there, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having such an amazing day. If you're new here, my name is Brenda and it is so nice to meet you. I would really appreciate it if you could go ahead and subscribe to me down below if you like to see beauty videos, fashion videos, and perfume videos just like this one. I also upload every Saturday at 12 p.m. so if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe down below. If you're not new here, then thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. In today's video, I am so excited to share with you another new Blind Buy perfume haul. I have 8 perfumes to share with you today, and upon receiving these 8 perfumes in the mail, I noticed that some of these perfumes smell very similar and almost identical, so they could even possibly be dupes. So if you're interested in seeing these 8 perfumes and my opinions on them, then just go ahead and keep on. So the first fragrance I want to start off with is the Narcisso Rodriguez For Her, and what I think comes very close to this one as a dupe is the Lovely by Jessica Parker. So first I want to talk about this one because I got this one first. So yeah, this is Lovely by Jessica Parker, and I purchased this one just because it was a lot of people's holy grails on YouTube, and I just liked the name and I thought it was going to be a lot more delicate and floral like, and I was wrong. This one is very strong, and to me it smells a little bit of acetone, but it is a very crisp, clean scent, and the top notes on this one is lavender, bergamot, and mandarin. The heart notes is apple martini, rosewood, and paper white, and orchid. And the base notes is patchouli, musk, cedarwood, amber, and wood. And yeah, this one smells very fresh, crisp, and clean, but it has like a hint of acetone that I just don't like, and I do not think I would repurchase this one. But yeah, I purchased this one and I just didn't really like it. It was just sitting in my cabinet, and yeah, just waiting to be hauled because I usually haul the ones I'm most excited about first. So that's why I have not had time to haul this one. Anyways, later on, my cousin actually recommended me this perfume, which is the Narcisso Rodriguez For Her, and she told me it was one of her favorites. So I went ahead and picked it up just because it was only like $35 on Fragrance X, and I was like, why not, you know? So I picked this one up, and by the way, the bottle on this one is absolutely stunning. I like the black. I really appreciate the black and pink combo of the letters and the bottle. And yeah, I thought it was also interesting that the Narciso Rodriguez is in lowercase letters. I don't know why, I just thought it was interesting. But yeah, moving on to the scent. Based on base notes, the top notes for this perfume is rose, peach, and musk. The heart notes is orange blossom and osmanthus, and the base notes is vetiver, amber, and vanilla. So they have a little bit of notes in common. I think like the musk, the vanilla, I think that's it. But they smell very similar in my opinion. When I smelled this one, I was like, yeah, it really does remind me of Jessica Parker. And I didn't know that other people were actually comparing these two until I smelled it and then saw reviews on YouTube about it. And I was like, yeah, I do see how they are similar. But I do prefer this one a lot more over this one. To me, this is also very fresh, crisp, and clean. But this one is just sophisticated and classy. Like, I imagine somebody who works in an office to wear this one, like a boss lady, a very empowered woman, someone who knows what she wants, you know. When she walks into the building, all eyes are on her. She wears all black, cute outfits. She has heels on. She has like those little carry-on bags that are really cute. She wears like those big chunky sunglasses. She always has her hair like slicked back in a bun or in a pony. And you know, she's just a powerful boss. That's exactly who I imagine this perfume to be worn by, and I love it. I think that if you work in an office or just in a place where they don't allow you to wear very scented perfumes, this is perfect. It's subtle, but it's strong at the same time. Like, it's subtle but empowering. And yeah, I really like this one. I definitely think that if you have this one and you don't have this one, you definitely should get this one because this one just takes it up a notch. It's a little bit more elevated than this one, and it also lasts a lot longer on the skin. I would say probably like 5 to 6 hours, so not bad. And for the price, I don't think you can beat it. So definitely check this one out if you like this one, or if you don't have this one and you just want to try this one. It's definitely for a boss woman. If you like to smell fresh, clean, crisp, sophisticated, I think this is just a boss woman perfume. So if you want to smell like a boss, definitely look into this one. Okay, the next perfume I want to talk about is not really a perfume, it's more of a fragrance mist, but the reason I'm going to mention this one first is because I had this one first, and this is just the Victoria's Secret Crush, and I've had this one for years. It's just been sitting around and I'm almost done with it. I have a little bit left, and I mostly had a falling out with this one, which is why I haven't finished it yet, because this one used to be my work scent. I used to spray it on every day after school and then go to my job, and I always smelled of this. And after a while, I just got tired of it. But the reason I discovered this one is because I smelt it on a customer, and I was like, oh my god, what are you wearing? And she pulled this out, and I was hooked. I bought it, and I loved it for a few years and fell off of it and never picked it up again. So yeah, this is Victoria's Secret Crush, and the notes for this one is just pink pepper, treasure, peony, and ashok flower. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this one. Later on, like I would say probably like 4 weeks ago, one of my coworkers recommended me this Versace Bright Crystal Absolu. And I was like, oh, okay. She said it smells good, and I was intrigued. And it was also on my radar for a little bit over 2 months now, just because, you know, the bottle is absolutely gorgeous. Like, it has a little crystal at the top. It's pink. Like I said, I love pink, so I was sold. And I also saw a lot of good reviews on this one, so I was like, why not? This one, though, was a little bit more pricey, so yeah, I think I paid, I want to say like $40 or $50 on Fragrance Net for this one, so it was a little bit up there. However, when I smelled this one, it definitely reminded me of this Victoria's Secret Crush. So if you like this one but don't want to spend the money on it yet because you're not sure, and like right now we can't go out and smell the fragrances, definitely try this one first because they're pretty spot on, almost identical. The only difference to me is, let me see. Wow, they're literally identical. The only difference is that this one is obviously a little bit more stronger. Like, this is just the watered down version of this, but this is just a little bit stronger, and it lasts longer, obviously, because it is a perfume. So yeah, if you want to smell like this but don't want to pay the price, definitely get the Victoria's Secret Crush. And yeah, oh, I forgot to mention the notes on this one. So the notes on this one, based off of base notes again, is yuzu in the top, pomegranate, and icy accord. The heart notes is raspberry, lotus flower, peony, magnolia, and the base notes is acajou wood, vegetal amber, and musk. So I can see that they have peony in common and the amber and some woods. So yeah, it's very similar. I also made a dent in this one. I really like it. It's a very floral and crisp, clean scent. It's very spring, summer. This could be a signature scent. I mean, it's very easy to wear. I wore this one like every day for 2 years. So I think that this is very easy to wear. It's a crowd pleaser. It's not my favorite right now just because it reminds me of this one. And this one reminds me of work. So I only wear this one to work sometimes. But it's a very nice scent if you like florals and freshness and crispness. And it's a mood booster as well. I think that this one just reminds me of being pretty, of bright places, of sunny days. So if you want to smell like that, then go ahead and pick this one up. But if you want a cheaper alternative, then go ahead and pick this one up. Again, it is the Victoria's Secret Crush in the fragrance mist. I think that they also have the perfume, but this is just a fragrance mist, and it works really good. I think it lasts like a good 4 hours, so go ahead and check that out if you're interested. So the next perfume I want to talk about is this Pink Flower by Pink Sugar, it says on the bottle. And this is just a tester bottle that I got off of Fragrance X, I believe. And I just purchased this just because I have the Pink Sugar and I like that one, but I wanted something more light and airy for the summer, just because if I wore Pink Sugar right now, I think I would die just because it's so sweet. So I saw this one and I was like, I want to try it out. I love floral, so I was like, I'm probably gonna like this one. So yeah, I don't really like the bottle. I think that this part is cute, but I don't like the top. Like, I don't know, it's just excessive and it doesn't fit in my cabinet that well, so I had to like lay it down. But I like the bow and everything, and it smells so good. So this one, to me, is very sweet with a hint of florals. Like, I feel like I could smell the original Pink Sugar in this, but it's a lot more toned down, and they have added florals in it and maybe a little bit watered down, but it smells so good, and it actually lasts pretty good as well. And it was only like $10. So if you're into Pink Sugar but you want a summer alternative, definitely check this one out. It's very cheap, and I got the tester bottle and it came with the cap and everything, so I definitely recommend this one. So the notes for this one in the top is mandarin, raspberry, and black pepper. The heart note is rose, jasmine, sambac, and white flowers, and the base notes is patchouli and vanilla. And this one to me smells so good. It just reminds me of warmth and summer days. when you want to smell a little bit sugary and fresh and floral. I would probably wear this more at nighttime though, but it does smell really good and it is appropriate for hotter climates. Yeah, so if you like pink sugar and you just want like a more wearable option for spring and summer, definitely check this one out. It's so inexpensive. So yeah, so that's Pink Flower by Pink Sugar. And the one that I think is so similar to that one but is so much more pricey is Vie Spell by Lancôme. Now, I just purchased this one like last week and I was so excited to haul it. And as soon as I smelled it, I was like, this reminds me of something. Like, this really reminds me of something. And that something was this. So these two are so similar. The only difference, I think, is that this one has a lot more sweetness in this than this one. This one, you can definitely smell a little bit of that hint of flowers peeking through. This one is just sweetness. You can kind of smell florals, but not really. This one is just sweet. But they're very similar. I would say, like, this is like a good 89% of this one. So again, if you have been wanting to try Vie Spell, which I know probably everyone has, I'm a little bit late to the party, but if you still want to try this one and you haven't already, go ahead and try this one. And this one's only $10, so I definitely think this one is worth it compared to this one. However, this one does last all day. Like, this lasted me like 10 hours, so I would still say get this one, but if you want to try something similar to it first to see if you'll like it, get this one. $10. This one is like $60, so this one is the 1 ounce as well. This was pretty pricey for 1 ounce, so definitely try this one if you want something similar. This one is a 3.4 fluid ounces for like $10. Can't beat it. And this one, very similar. The notes for this one though are in the top, blackcurrant and pear. Heart notes, iris, jasmine, and orange blossom. And the base notes is tonka bean, vanilla, praline, and patchouli. So they have a lot of notes in common. However, they're almost identical. So yeah, another two that I would recommend. I love both of them. I think that this one is very appropriate for the weather we're in right now. Probably nighttime, just because during the daytime it is very sweet. Like, I wore this to work like 3 days ago, and even with my mask on I can smell it, and it was kind of making me nauseous because it was that sweet. So yeah, probably nighttime wear, and just spray a little bit because it lasts a long time. Whereas this one, you could spray a lot and you're gonna smell it, but it's gonna die down after a few hours, but it still lasts a pretty good amount of time. So yeah, that was Pink Flower and Vie Spell. Alright, I think we're down to my final two. So these two I also purchased separately and had no idea that they were dupes for each other, or, you know, similar. And the first one I'm going to talk about is this Fancy by Jessica Simpson. Now, this one was a lot of people's favorites. And let me tell you that when I first smelled it, I didn't really like it. I thought it was a little bit too overhyped. Now I absolutely love it. Now I smell something totally different than what I did in the beginning. And the bottle on this one is just absolutely beautiful. I love gold, so the bottle is very elegant and classy for a celebrity fragrance. Like, this one is really good. So the notes for this one, let me see where they are. Where is it? Okay, so the top notes for this one is pear, apricot, nectar, and red fruits. The heart notes is gardenia, jasmine, and toasted almonds, which I do smell some of the toasted almonds in here. And the base notes is sandalwood, vanilla cream, and amber crystals. So this fragrance to me is also a fragrance that's very elevated and sophisticated, again, for a celebrity fragrance. Like, this one smells pretty expensive and luxurious, if I do say so myself. And this one is very warm, and I do smell the almonds in it, but I also smell some of that, some like fruity aspect to it, like the red fruits. I do get that, but it's a very warm fragrance. I definitely see this more for the fall. And I would definitely recommend this one. It's a cheapie. Yeah, super affordable. I love it. And the one that I think compares very, very good to this one is my Tresor La Nuit. And this one is a little bit more pricey. Like, by little, I mean a lot. I think this one goes for like $85 for a 1 ounce. I saw it on Amazon. It was something crazy like that. And this one, to me, they smell very similar, like very, very similar. The only difference is that with this one, I feel like I smell rose. And I get that incense. Like, it's a very dark, smoky perfume with some sweetness to it. And I love that. I think that this one could be very seductive and perfect for date night in the fall. Or even summer nights. I think this one is so good. Oh, I just love it. It smells like incense and fruit and a little bit of flowers. And the notes for this one is black rose, vanilla orchid, vanilla orchid, incense, papyrus, lychee, and praline. And I definitely smell that rose and that incense. And I guess here it's saying it's a black rose, which makes sense because this is a very like smoky perfume. So yeah, that is what I would imagine. Like, I would imagine somebody wearing this that has like their makeup done in a smoky eye and they're wearing a black outfit as well, but maybe not a black outfit, but more of like a black dress, like not a full outfit, just like a little mini dress, and they're just trying to be seductive. That's exactly what this smells like to me. And I learned about this perfume because of Demi Rolling, and she said it was her go-to club perfume, and I could definitely see that. It's very good. So if you want something seductive, incensey, rosy, definitely go for Tresor La Nuit. But if you want something similar, and I'm sure you probably already have this in your collection if you like perfumes, Jessica Simpson Fancy is very close to this, and I would even say they're a dupe. Just that this one is a lot cheaper, and this one does not have that incensey quality. But it still has like that hint of this. Like Tresor La Nuit, it's in here, but a lot more delicate than that one. It's like I don't want to say a watered down version, but it's a more delicate version than that one. It just smells so good. I love both of them. I think that concludes my blind buy perfume haul. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have some of these perfumes and if you think that they're also very similar and may possibly be dupes. So yeah, thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you next Saturday with a new video at 12 p.m. So definitely stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe down below and make sure you follow me on Instagram so that we can be friends. Also leave me more suggestions down below. I love reading them and talking to you. So yeah, like I said, I'll see you next Saturday with a new video. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.